The current Ranger was introduced in 2013. It was part of a global rollout, so Ranger represents one of the significant global models that we have. It's a very important vehicle in our lineup, especially considering that it's locally manufactured at our Silverton facility. And then also it's exported to 148 countries outside of South Africa, so it plays a massive role in our portfolio. With the new models that we're actually introducing, so we're adding 9 new derivatives to our Ranger lineup. And all of them are 2.2 automatic diesel derivatives, so combination of 4x2s and 4x4s in the lineup.
I think the reason why Ford has expanded its range is that obviously there's a new entrant to the market leader, which is Toyota Hilux, and the pricing has been very aggressive since they launched a couple of months ago.
I think Ford decided to introduce the automatic version of the 2.2 Ranger because there's a demand for more and more automatic vehicles. We've seen a greater uptake of automatics, especially in the double cab bucky segment. So I think it's only good business for the brand to introduce a smaller capacity automatic variant.
It definitely makes sense from a competitor point of view if everyone else also has smaller engines, but their engines have an automatic. So I think it was just time to, meet the competition and do what they're doing as well.
In terms of the reaction to Ranger in South Africa, we couldn't have been happier with the way that the market has taken to it. Sales just continuously growing and going from strength to strength.
I think the Ford Ranger is more aggressive, which is what a lot of the buyers are looking for, capability. And I think the Ford Ranger styling just screams capability.
The Ranger remains a formidable product in the segment. I think in terms of its styling and the sort of lifestyle aspect of the vehicle, it's right up there with the best in the segment.
It's one of those experiences, especially coming from a woman, where you never feel that you're driving a bucky. It is as good on the road, driving through and everything. So it's always been an incredibly good package.
And what we've really seen is an opportunity with regards to what the South African consumer is looking for is a fuel-efficient 4-cylinder automatic Ranger. And we're really looking for great volume coming out of this. We see this actually representing a significant addition to our stable. And one of the key things that we look at as well is that we're going to be the only manufacturer offering a single cab automatic derivative in our lineup. So we see that as a definite switch in terms of what customers are looking for.
I think the pairing of this 2.2 diesel engine and the 6-speed gearbox or the automatic gearbox is very, very good. In fact, at some point I was driving the car and I told my driving partner that it felt like it was the 3.2. So it's a very good pairing. I think the engine is very, very responsive, and the automatic gearbox as well.
For those looking for a small capacity Ranger that's a bit easier to use on a day-to-day basis and perhaps want something that's a bit more lifestyle focused, and I think this is definitely a good option.
I found it very capable. Do you know what I mean? In all of the paces that we put it through, we put it through sand, we put it on gravel, there wasn't a little bit of a lag. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I thought it was a good all-round package, but of course I am just driving it through town. I haven't tried to haul anything with it and so forth, so we'll see what happens there.
The 2.2 4-cylinder turbo diesel engine that we're offering is 118 kilowatts. It's been in our lineup for quite some time already in a manual version, so all we've taken is the opportunity to expand this. So we're actually very confident in terms of the role that it's going to play in our portfolio and probably strengthen the mix into the smaller capacity of the 2.2 versus our 3.2. So we have a lot of optimism about where this is actually going to slot into the lineup.